let me make this abundantly clear. Today is a fundraiser. It's not a show. Strictly a fundraiser. The people that we're giving the money to, we can do it directly from PayPal. That means I can get the money to them immediately. Do not, if you want to donate to them immediately, and you're going to make it a lot easier on me, although I will take it do not donate via YouTube. Please don't do that. You're giving part of the money to the people that need it the most and 30% of it to Google. I don't think they're entitled to that. If you're going to donate today, and this goes for in general, if you want to get it to me, but everything in this show and tomorrow's show goes directly to our cause. I'll be explaining that as soon as the show starts. Send it via Streamlabs. Those people take pennies on the dollar. Google takes a ridiculous amount. They're not entitled to it. We need to get the money where it needs to go. So, with that said, let's pop off. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
I'm gonna cut right to it. Welcome to Shot from the Point. We're doing 2 fundraisers in a row. This is very, very important too. And the first $50 comes from Riveter. That's it. So we are now up to $2,050. I'm going to show you what you're donating to in a minute. We found a fantastic charity. I wouldn't even say we. It was Emery. Emery did the heavy lifting on this. I trust her. This organization is called Allied Airlift 21. I'll show it to you. Allied Airlift 21 right here. Let's see where I got it. No. AlliedAirlift21.org. Now you can go look into it yourself. If you want to make a direct donation yourself, you don't want to have to go through there. If you want your name and lights over here, do it over here. But I don't care how they get the money. I don't care if I get credit for it. This needs to be done. And it is on Monday, August 23rd, we sent a letter to Joe Biden urgently requesting that he meet with our collection to discuss fulfilling our commitment to the Afghan allies. We'd like you to join us in co-signing the letter, and we can show to the White House that they're increasing momentum and the political will behind the American desire to keep our promises. And that's what this is really about at the end of the day. It's about keeping a promise, and a promise that I'm going to try not to politicize it, but I really just don't know how any other way to put it. A promise that our American military, yes, our military leaders, senior leadership, put that down from tape from love from the UK. You know what? It's going right to Allied Airlift 21. Have miserably failed our Afghan people. I don't know how to put it any other way. I mean, am I going to sit there and tell you that this is Trump's fault? Are you nuts? This is insane. The people that are in charge it's their fault. And one of the things I'm going to be doing over the next couple of days after we raise some money, because Emery's coming on tomorrow, and I'm sure that show is going to be a lot of fun. Thanks so much, Hero. Thank you so much, and I'll take calls too in a little bit. We go over there and we put these people that translate in an impossible situation, in an unbelievably dangerous situation, and in exchange we give them protection. And the only people that would ever get involved in it, Jessica Pizzle, thanks so much. The only people that ever get involved in something like this are people that want to make their country and their people better. Because it's so risky. I've mentioned this before that I had we had a translator by the name of Sean, and they couldn't get at him, so they clipped his brother. That's when I was in Iraq. So I can only imagine. I'd never served in Afghanistan. What this is about, and how incredibly stupid This is, and nobody seems to care. And unfortunately, the United States has a habit of doing this. We've done this to the Vietnamese. We've done this to the Kurds twice. And now we're doing it to the Afghans. And what's worse about this is, unlike the Vietnamese and unlike the Kurds, there really wasn't much of a chance in both situations that we would be putting the homeland in danger. Thanks so much. Up, Gary. Thanks so much. Everything's going to be counted and everything's going there, and you're going to see screenshots as soon as we're done. Probably shortly after the show tomorrow with Emery. If you want your name and lights in here with Emery, you want to hold off, that's fine. If you want to give both days, that's fine. Next 2 days, we're doing nothing but raising money. And I'll keep you guys very much in track of that. Screenshots as soon as it's sent. That's the great thing about Allied Airlift. Let's put that. Let me give that to you. We'll spam that sucker in the chat. I think that would be a good idea. What do you say, Matt? Fire that over there. Let people know.
Yep, I got you.
They risk that there's not a real chance that the North Vietnamese or even the Kurds or the Iraqis would ever be able to stand any kind of significant attack on the United States, on Europe. Well, guess where 9/11 was hatched and born? Mondas, thanks so much. Thanks so much, 1376. Very generous. I do appreciate it. Keep it coming. Also, I'd be remiss if I met a kid without a camera. Gave us $1,000 yesterday, and he didn't even know what we were going with. $1,000 right off the bat. It was like nothing. You need help? Bow. I trust you. Well, boy, it was nice to see. And this is the place where 9/11 was hatched.
For a person of color,
You're going to have terrorist organizations. So not only do we need to keep our word, we're cutting off our foot. We're cutting off our nose to spite our face. There's no other way to spin this, despite what you might hear from the administration. It was the whole reason for being there in the first place. And to sit there and spit in these people like this and put ourselves in danger for what probably amounts to a photo op on 9/11.
That's a lot of money.
This
I guess,
event
for a person of color
not only undoes everything, every reason that I joined the military. This undoes every bit of blood that was shed that protected the United States and Europe. It undoes it all. Might not happen tomorrow, but it's going to. Guarantee it. Just as sure as you were told it wasn't going to look like Saigon, but ended up looking worse. Terror attacks are coming. So the very
that's
least,
a lot of money, I guess,
what we can do is support those people that put their ass on the line for our men and women in uniform. And let's not even get into the 1,500 Americans that are apparently, that's the best estimate. So we owe them. We owe them. This is really, this is why I wanted to do it this way, too. I don't want to make this just about the American military. I want to, because I do a zero. Thanks so much. This is about people that put themselves out there for German troops, for English troops, for anybody who ever set foot in that country after 9/11. Anybody. They probably saved somebody's life. They probably kept whole villages from being destroyed because you have that line of communication. Instead of people getting scared and start firing guns. I don't know how many lives they probably... It's not even countable. It's immeasurable. So this is why this stuff is just absolutely so important. And yes, I'm doing this out of anger. I am absolutely doing this out of anger. And the people that inspired me the most was that the Light Colonel from the Marine Corps. He had a German last name, Schillner. Can you look him up? If I'm going to say his name right. Bought $60. Take my Arab money for Afghanistan. Thanks so much. Big money. And that's where it's going. And this isn't the stop. This train's going right in tomorrow when we have the Emery cast.
You DM me the name, Tommy?
Schillner. Just go Marine Lieutenant Colonel. It demands accountability in Google. You get him. No,
that's a lot of money, I guess, for a person.
50. G.G. Evans lost a cousin in both Iraq and Afghanistan. Let's not lose anybody else. I can't imagine what these families. I was very lucky. Most of the people we lost after because they weren't ready for this shit coming home. But I can't imagine, somebody's wife, somebody's husband saying, "Oh yeah, we just up and pulled out." Remember, the U.S. funded these terrorist groups from the freedom fighters. It was revenge of her for funding it. No, that doesn't make any fucking sense. There's nothing to do with what we're talking about. And that was the you want me to get into nuances? You know what? Keep your fucking money. I'll send it back right now. The fuck out of here. You're banned from donating ever again. Politicize it.
Wait, who said that?
I don't give a fuck. I have no time for I have no time for fucking pieces of trash. Yeah, we funded. Yeah, that's right. We funded 9/11 because we did it to ourselves. It's conspiracy serious, not nonsense. Try to take away from the fact that this is complete fuck up by our United States military and this administration by bringing up something that we funded Mujahideen in the 1980s. So that means we deserve this. Is that what you're trying to fucking say? That means the Afghans deserve this? That means what you've seen at the airports, people falling off airplanes? What the fuck does that have to do with anything? You know what? It doesn't. You're an asshole. I don't want your fucking nickel. Because you're uptight about your little religion being offended. The fact that all your ideas and the people that you put in charge don't fucking know what they're doing. How do I fucking do this? Look up how I can send their fucking money. I don't want a nickel. I don't want $1. I just want them banned. Don't want it. Don't want your stupid fucking money. And that's why you gave $1. Hey, sorry everybody was right about you. Sorry was everybody right about your ideology. Sorry. Jesus Christ.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
That would be the equivalent of saying, after World War, like and thank you so much, 8-Bit Nostalgia. That would be the equivalent of saying, during the Second World War, well, we did kind of leave the Germans holding the bag after World War I. Like it makes any fucking difference considering who's in charge of that army now. That's how stupid what you just said was. I'm sorry your world is falling apart. You have to drag up something that happened 30 fucking years ago. And yes, I'm glad the Soviet Union had to retreat. It was the end of their fucking empire that you probably want to secretly bring back. Asshole. But Odessa, $10. Odessa, $10. I'm using his money instead of for e-girls. Hoorah. Toxic Pit. Lup. The guy does our stuff. You don't have to do it today, by the way. It's pretty much gonna be all the same thing. You're off today, Toxic. He gave me $10. I want to know how to ban motherfuckers. That's what I want. That's what I want to figure out. Let's go block. I hope this helps. Hope me too. Get it out there on time. I'm gonna try to get this out as soon as Emery's gone tomorrow. It's Bridget with $10. Block donations. Doesn't even come up. I'll figure it out. I ain't taking his fucking money. It's only fucking fucking 70 cents anyway. Or whatever it is. When fucking PayPal gets through with it. And then
was it Streamlabs, Tommy?
Streamlabs, yeah. Soldier Boy's baby daddy, my brother-in-law started in Afghanistan, is dealing with the refugee crisis in Italy as a result of this shit. Yeah, I know. This has worldwide implications. Worldwide. It was just, everybody kind of forgets that towards the end of the Obama administration, we were getting fucking, in Europe as a whole, we were getting fucking hit every other month. Until ISIS got taken care of. And now we gave them a new playground.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
Like, what's the fucking difference? For Enrique Morgan, Afghanistan, December 24th. Let me get this right. Mong Duran. I can't even say this name correctly. I apologize. Imagine losing your life towards the end. God, I mean, we really have it. And the idea, like, nobody wanted the troops there forever. Nobody in their right mind. Not me, not anybody. But this idea that we needed to end the war. There was no war. They are treasonous traitors. There was none. We took more of a hit on the 24th than we've taken in almost 10 years. They were at bay. And I don't think there was ever a plan not to leave some kind of force that could hold things unless they got out of hand. You're hearing this horse shit about Trump. Thanks so much, Biggums. Much love. You're doing a great thing. I don't know, horse shit about, oh, yeah, we had to do it. Wait a minute, you're in charge. Let's say Trump's plan was horrible and this result would have came of it. Why do you have to do it? You get the vice president bragging about being involved in this stupid decision. The president bragging. Holger folds the shit. Well, we knew it was going to be rough. They're liars. They're traitors. And not to mention the military personnel. Thank you, Optimus. Thank you so much, Optimus. The military personnel that have not given up their rank. This is when you resign. And these guys have nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. Once you hit that 20-year mark, if you get stripped down to private, they got to retire you at the highest achieved rank. The highest achieved rank. Marine Corps.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
$10. Lost my friend. My friend lost 2 arms, 2 legs, and an arm in Afghanistan. My father still cries about how he was treated when he came home from Vietnam. Let me see if I can catch the whole thing because I want to make sure I got it. You guys are just keeping them coming. But I want to let you, if you're donating through YouTube, you're giving it to Google. I really need you guys to go to Streamlabs on this time. You're literally giving money to YouTube, like 30% of it.
His last sentence on the donation is, "I gravitated."
I gotta stop you, Matthew Marino. $100. Awesome work you're doing here, Tommy. Let's get some help for everybody out there. Thanks so much. Do appreciate it. Go ahead. What'd you say?
His last sentence was, "I gravitated to your streams because of your service. Thank you, Tommy."
Thank you.
That was the last thing he said.
Thank you. And this is I'm using whatever reputation I got, whatever that's worth, to get.
Okay, I tried to keep up with the donations, Tommy, to write them down, but I can't.
Yeah, I don't.
They're just coming crazy.
Okay. Try to pull that. See if you can get them off of YouTube. See what you can do. The link is in the description box. You want this on Streamlabs. If you absolutely can't do it, I get it. The Streamlabs, where that Google is stealing your money. The bulk, almost half your money. I said that in the beginning. People came in. I probably should have said it again. So I'm not mad at you. I appreciate the generosity, but try to move that over. Don't worry, we'll get it.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
I know it's not much. I'll send more later. God bless the Afghans, and good luck to them from Scotland. Thank you so much, Walker. I wanted to turn it off for one thing, but it doesn't work that way. That's the thing. I was going to turn off the thing, but from what I could see, I would have to turn it back on and get approval again and everything else. I think that's the way I read it anyway. Yeah, stream. Please go Streamlabs if you can. You can't. I get that. But if you're going to give me big money, definitely do that. Hey, Tommy, happy to help. Help when I can. Thanks so much. Wood 273. But I felt like humiliated and depressed, but now I'm just pissed. Name is Lieutenant Colonel was Stuart Schiller. This man right here, he only had he's doing what I'd hoped I would do in this situation, but I don't know. Agmar, thanks so much. This guy has 17 years in. So he doesn't get to be retired. He's lieutenant colonel, right? This is just before you get to the big league, the big officer leagues, right?
Right.
This is it. So they throw him out. He's got nothing. And Tim Pool, I didn't get a chance to read the whole story. They're talking to him about, this real Soviet style stuff. We need to get you some mental help. Yeah. Like anything he said was like crazy. Or it was just, or a bunch of people can't imagine putting their career on the line for something that means something and their family's future. We need to give you some mental health. Spoken like true authoritarians. Meanwhile, Blinken, Milley, these guys need to you're done. Any other administration, you're done. Any other time, you're done. You're done. You're finished. You don't belong here. You're incompetent. You can't do this. But Trump told us we had. Since when? I thought you guys were in office because Trump sucks and you would do better. Well, when my hands were tied, the president, no. Even if that was true, it wouldn't work that way. The media let you down too. I hope it helps too. It's the best I can think to do. The media lied to you too. Do you know the Afghans have been taking over city after city after village since January? This couldn't have gone any other way. City after city, village, and at any time, they could either push it up and say, you know what, maybe we're not going. Or we're not going to do it like this. 9/11 was coming. Got to bring the president's numbers up. Ethan Elephants of the Big 100. Marine deployed to Afghanistan, lost a friend during the Prince Harry attack. Sorry to hear that. These brass types covering each other makes me sick. Makes me sick too. I'm coming into a lot of money soon. I do promise I'll send more. But you know what I'll do? Ethan, if that's what you want, I'll give you. You go to them directly. You go to Allied Airlift directly if they're still around, or if I'll get you somewhere else. I don't blame any of the European armies. From what I understand, they weren't even notified. I don't. I don't know how you can sleep. Oh, I know how politicians can sleep. I don't know how. Tell me, guys. I know a lot of you guys are servicemen. Some of you English, some of you Americans. I don't know how American senior military. I don't know how they sleep. I don't get that. I mean, everybody understands there's a bit of a politics once you get up to those senior non-commissioned ranks, senior commissioned ranks. Everybody knows there's some politics to play. But did you know it was on this level?
For a person of color?
Military is being purged at this point. Well, unfortunately, they probably should be. Everybody should go. Everybody that had a hand in this should go. Everybody. Nobody resigned. Everybody played. That's what they count on. That's probably where they're sending Colonel Schiller. Hey, maybe you need to see a doctor. You're not trying to cling to your job. You actually have principle. We can't have that. It's what you could give, Sid, and that's what counts. Now, I do want you to dig deep if you can. $20 is deep. Dig it. Don't hurt yourself, though. That's kind of the rule here anyway. We didn't change it. So I don't know. I mean, I tried not to play. Maybe the best way to, I don't know, Matt. Maybe the best way to sell this is to politicize it. Thanks so much. I was here for 9/11. I always remember my family's reaction to everything that happened that morning. Thank you for your service. And thank you to all the people here who have served. Thank you. I got to be honest with you, like, veterans are pissed. They're pissed. They're more pissed off than I've ever seen them. Except the ones that had stars. They seem to be okay with it. I guess if you're not pissed and you have a star, you work for CNN. 125, biggest donation so far, I think. Bring them home. Twisted biscuits. Not like this, Twisted Biscuits. Not like this. I mean, You got to make the ultimate sacrifice. You want to do it like this, or you want to do it holding it down? I'd rather go holding it down. How does the military go last? Like whose big idea? I'd never heard of that. Didn't realize how serious it was for the troops who were sent there until my dad talked about the area while he was stationed there was taken over by the Taliban in the last months. Such a disappointment. I remember when Obama pulled out of Iraq and we were hearing that ISIS was controlling the area of what used to be Fob or then Cobb Spiker. And me and Dave were talking to each other like, what the fuck happened? From what I understand, ISIS has been swept out of there.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
I think I don't get, we didn't hear anything about Trump eliminating ISIS over that 4-year period.
Yeah.
And the prior administration just let him flourish. He didn't do anything. Thank God Baghdad was able to keep them under control. I don't know. Every one of Trump's military operations went smooth as ice. Syria.
That's a lot
the
of
end
money,
of ISIS,
I guess, for a person of color.
And that animal that they smoked, that Iranian general that was hanging around the fucking airport, and they shoved a rocket up his ass. And everybody's, oh, it's World War III. What did the Iranians do? A couple mortars, and they went back to bed. We smoked their top general committing terrorist acts in Iraq. I don't know. I have a little tough time believing that it would have been this disastrous. I have a little tough time believing that, like, look, you got to have people, this is going to be a complete fucking disaster. We can't do this. I have a little tough to believing that there wouldn't be a force by the... I have a little tough to believing that as the... and this is going on for months. As the Taliban was advancing to Kabul, we would have been like, hey, we'll still honor our agreement even though you're not honoring your end. Are you nuts? What else they do? They doxed all the... imagine being doxed and having sent to the Taliban.
Oh, God.
Yeah, these are people you need to keep safe. Trump told you to do that too? I think I know what's going on. I don't think he's running a fucking thing. I think there's a bunch of children. It's my turn to be president up there. Pilkington, 25. Put a one in the chat if that makes the most sense. Thanks for your service. Thanks for all the last boss. You rock. Well, we'll get back there. I don't know how long I can do this for. Tomorrow I'm going to make Emery apologize because she was so mean to me. And show you the difference between a female and a male soldier. That's right. Actually, she was the one that inspired me. I was listening to him. This guy's risking his fucking...
That's a lot of money,
He joined in 2004, the same year I did. I would have 17 years in now, I just realized. He pissed it all away. All we are told when we are in there, take accountability. No man behind. Integrity. These are like the biggest words you hear from basic and beyond. And the people that run this shit have none of it.
That's a lot of money,
None of it.
I guess, for a person of color.
Jesus, John McCain died thinking that he failed when he was captured by the North Vietnamese because he gave him too much information while he was torturing him. He was mad at himself to the day he died. I think that's forgivable. God knows what they did to him. Could have cut his dick off at any time. 150, fearless soldier. Hope this helps. Love what you do. I used to want to enlist when such shit went down in high school, fielding survivors. Hold on a second, I'll look at that. I hope this helps. I love what you do. I used to want to enlist, but this shit went down in high school, so I didn't. Fielding survivors guilt. I know people there. Even though I'm 20, I feel like I should be helping. I don't know. There's nothing you could do. I don't know if I want to say this because Emery's coming on, but I can't in good conscience recommend.
That's a lot of
joining the
money, I
military.
guess, for a person of color.
I feel like it'd be sending somebody to your death. A pointless death. Not all deaths are pointless. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Hey, you dog-faced pony liar. I want sleep. What happened? I was asleep. What happened? Guess Corn Pop was in charge. Twisted Biscuits. I meant the people that got screwed. Get them out. I understand Twisted Biscuits. You'd have to donate on more than that. I kind of figured that out later. Not like that. I know what you meant. You're a good man. And we're going to get that money where it belongs. I can't tell you to go. I'm not going to say that in front of her. I think it's going to be a little more lighthearted tomorrow with her.
Yeah.
But I can't tell you to go. I mean, I don't know how many people have called. You call in and say, "What do I got to do?" I say, "Don't do it." Not until there's some kind of major administration pitch. I was asleep. What happened? Can you really blame him? Can you? I mean, he clearly has dementia. He fell asleep. What did he do? He fell asleep.
He fell asleep with the Israel.
See Rusty Cage's tweet. If I had some Jew yammer in my ear, I would have fell asleep too. A friend of mine named Chase D passed away in Iraq back in 2003. I'm going to still put a candle each day in the news. He's now resting in Boston. Thank you for your service. Both men, women, and men. No, it feels kind of fucking empty. At least I know right now. But I wonder for how long.
That's a lot of money,
Hey,
I guess.
I didn't even agree with the Iraq War. But at least I know there's not ISIS like trampling around where I used to trample around. Who knows? You don't think an event like this? You guys remember the Arab Spring? What was that, 2010? 2012? Something like that?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. Fucking that shit spread quick. Whole world
That's
watching.
a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
Whole world's watching. Taliban guard Kabul Airport says last American planes flown out after 2 decades of war. No U.S. confirmation. You get the people out first. The fucking army's the last one supposed to leave. The army's literally the last people that are supposed to leave. It's just such basic shit. There's a lot of things I really want to say that I can't. But maybe I'll do it in sign language. Some of these guys, if they had any honor, that's how I feel. I don't know how they could. I mean, you at least give up your rank. That would be fucking the honorable thing to do. Instead, we're giving Lieutenant Colonel. He's like, is there anything wrong? Do you want to talk about it? Biden should be court-martialed. Why? He knows about as much of what's going on as Chris Chan does. I don't want to be I don't want to be hypocritical here. I don't know if I could blame people. Watch the SJW military commercial. Please donate. Streamlabs. Please, they get more of it. What did I miss? I just got back from the roundtable discussion on LGBT. Disabled priorities, you know. Yeah, it does seem.
That's not it.
It does seem like that's the priority. I don't get it. I don't understand. The idea behind the military is to kill people and break their shit. And when that mission is done, then you can do things like build schools and help people out. The first one has to come, because that's where the security comes from. Incredible hypocrisy over senior leadership. The same people who preach accountability, integrity have zero. And no man left behind. That's the one that gets me. General Mark Hertling saying that, oh, well, you know, this is all coming. You're a hired hack. Ginger, thanks so much. $30. Hey, Hurling was like, he was like, the Trump is bad president guy over at CNN. Now he's telling you everything is like, this is completely expected. Unbelievable. I shook that man's hand. This is completely avoidable. I know he's smarter than that. I don't know. Democratic Party failure seems to be resume enhancement, so don't say that, Kuda. I don't know. I'm out of gas. We're gonna take some calls. I don't even know what to say. Domino after dark's not ready. Agmar is probably though. Agmar on the air. Go. We'll only talk about one thing.
No.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
Military softened up for Chinese takeover. Yeah, I suppose they have a shit ton of lithium. I don't know if that's true or not, but aren't all the cars supposed to be on lithium in 10 years? Some more shit like that. So let's give the new oil to the bad guys. Great.
Yeah.
What do you got, Agmar?
Whoa.
What do you got?
An echo? Cool. I'm kind of like torn in the middle of this because it's like I have like family members that have like served in Iraq and stuff and Afghanistan. Like I don't like disagree with reducing our like presence in those countries.
I don't think
but like I don't think pulling out like all of our forces all at once.
Well, it just goes to show you, like, when the war starts and the anti-war crowd gets going, things like bring the boys home, it's just cliches. It doesn't mean anything because there's more nuance in bringing the boys home. It doesn't work the way college kids think it works, or think you just pull the plug on this. And they probably thought, I wouldn't be. How much you want to bet?
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
That's sitting around right now. Okay, maybe we're failing with veterans. We're probably going to lose a veteran vote anyway. But how are we doing with middle-aged women? Like that's really the point of contention right now in the White House.
Yeah,
like that. That's
and I'm like I don't know the intricacies of all this stuff. I'm not like a fucking military general. But yeah, I definitely think how we handled it was pretty piss poor. I don't know, it's just pretty embarrassing to be like, yeah, we're that one country that just like all at once pulled every single force out. Yeah. I don't know if it was it all our forces like just at once or
pretty much for the most part. It says a handful of troops there to get hit by suicide bombers. Yeah.
Because I was also reading that we left like equipment and stuff there too.
That's what I understand.
And it's
I can't even. I don't know whether to believe it or not. It just sounds so insane. Especially, everything had to be accounted for. Absolutely everything had to be accounted for. Everything was counted. Like a bolt of my career being in comma was like fucking keeping track of Vietnam era equipment that we didn't even fucking use. It just sat in the comics box, and they're fucking losing Blackhawks. I don't understand this on any level.
Yeah, that's pretty nutty. My grandpa, he was a jet pilot in Vietnam, and he's flipping his lid, and I don't blame him at all.
He got to see it twice. They fucked up Saigon too.
Yeah, and he did.
I don't get it.
I don't either, man. I don't either. I'm
not going to sit there and say, I'm here to raise money. I'm not going to sit there and say what's going on. But if you want to sit there and tell me that they're doing this, like handing this to the Chinese, considering our president was protected by the media with his connections to China, or rather his son's, which was really his. Yeah, I could see it. Sure.
Yeah, that's
They're doing this, and they're just going to deal with the fallout politically because it's early in their goddamn presidency. The crew chief lost a rifle in the desert. Yeah, I know. Dude, I used to have nightmares when I came home on R&R from Iraq. But I would put my fucking I sleep with my N16 in the goddamn sleeping bag because I was so afraid somebody would either fuck me and hide it, or I'd lose it.
Yeah.
By the time I was shitting myself when I left it in the goddamn fucking toilet. And I had to run back out before anybody else found it.
You know, and it's weird because it's like I've heard the argument that like you know, like China and like, you know, we'll just say Russia.
Yeah.
They both couldn't like handle Afghanistan because it's like it's true, like the Soviets tried to like do the same thing in Afghanistan.
Everybody tried to go in there.
Yeah.
But I don't think the Soviets ever had control of this place. Like, we don't think the English did either.
Oh no!
Yeah,
oh, no.
we had you know. Here's the thing. You know, we are still technically at war with North Korea. This may have been. Look, we pay the military to keep us safe at home. You know, this whole bring the boys back home because it makes me feel good. Maybe wasn't the best idea. Because we needed a forward operating base in an area like that to prevent future terrorist groups from making it a playground.
Yeah, definitely. That's the most.
So
that's
instead,
the thing
instead
that
of
I'm worried
like,
about.
hey, how about this? Declare the war's over, and just like Germany and Japan and goddamn everywhere else we were, we said, yeah, we still have forces there. It's a little more heated than South Korea, but yeah, we got people there. War's over. We won.
Yeah.
Well, the Taliban controls certain parts of Afghanistan. Yes, they do. North Koreans fucking control everything in the north of DMZ. I don't get this shit.
Yeah, that's freaking surreal, man.
And this so-called fucking attack on ISIS-K. This reminds me when Obama used to say ISIL, just to be cute. Like, I don't know. Like, we got a target. Who? How do you know? The only reason we know when we get a target is two ways that I'm aware of. A, chatter, and that could be bullshit because they could know you're listening, right? And B, surveying the damage on the ground. Yeah, I would believe if this bullshit fucking attack, which I'm thinking it is, that did nothing. How do they know what they got? We don't have a ground force. But the American public doesn't understand shit like that. They're sure as fuck the media's not going to tell them.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably still have like, you know, CIA operations there, but like,
where are they going to station themselves? It would have to be a single agent.
Yeah.
It's
like,
done. No, that's the thing. That's wishful thinking. It's over. Yeah. It's over. It's gone. If you send a CIA agent, you'd have to be a fucking Afghan, first of all, that knows the language. This is not a common language. All right? This is not like, you know, Farsi or Arabic. You know, we don't have a lot of Afghan Americans. Shocking. It would be unbelievable. You can just train somebody to do that and speak Afghan. There's things like accents and dialects. We gave it away. It's all gone. Because the left wanted to end the war in Afghanistan that wasn't really a war, and it was an important place for us to be. Yeah. That's why you have to bring the boys home. I got news for you. I was one of the boys. I like deploying. It was fucking more money. That's why I joined in the first place. Considering there's no Iraq, if I know the boys, they were probably fighting to get over there.
Yeah, and it's just it's going to destabilize that region so much. So I don't know. That's all I had. Shit's fucked.
Jimmy Dore says military spending should go to the homeless. Well, I like Jimmy Dore, but thanks for the call. It's that mentality. Jimmy Dore's mentality to just pull people out and nothing's happened. That kind of got us into that. That makes this sellable because Jimmy Dore doesn't know anything about foreign policy. I personally like Jimmy. He's a funny guy. He's a real working class Irishman. He's a principled person, but he doesn't know anything about this shit. Just pull him out. Like, it's just real simple. No, it's stupid and it's suicide. And you can say, well, that's not our people. Yeah. They kind of are when they're fucking risking their lives for them. And that's why we're raising money right now. Go to Streamlabs right below. Because we owe them. Why is this up to ex-troops? I don't understand. Why? This is the primary function of our government. You clear everybody out? And then you clear them out, and then you pull the military out. Which apparently wasn't a good fucking idea to begin with. Well, Trump wanted to do it. That's not what I'm reading. I'm reading he was going to leave a force of cabal. And even if he did, who cares? It's stupid. They're in charge. Trump's not in charge. It's up to your military advisors and how much you want to bet. They got told, we want him out. We got 9/11 coming up. How are we doing with middle-aged females? How much you want to bet? And the thing that's so crushing to me, Tommy sees Cat 100. Hi, Tommy, showing support from sunny Nanjamiri in chat. I hope I got that right. I'll give more this week after I got the paycheck. Look, it's this day and it's tomorrow. That's where we're doing the fundraiser. I do have to go back to taking donations for myself eventually, and let's be honest. But yeah, we'll see. But what I might do, if this gets worse, or I don't know how it doesn't, and if I feel like I have something to say, you may get an Afghanistan stream from time to time. I think that's the best way to handle it. Until this discomfort I have goes away, I'm doing these streams. I might even do one Wednesday. Maybe I'll go back to drama on Thursday. I don't know. Domino After Dark, you're on.
Afghanistan!
Are you serious?
Yeah, probably. Fearless Soldier. Mark that guy's a retard. Go find him and mark him
Gotcha.
as a retard.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Mark that guy's a retard. Fearless Soldier, on. How are you? Hello, sir. If you're on the fucking... Check if your mic works. I'm putting you on with Vault. Is it the Leech Live?
Hello,
Mr. Man in Germany? I saw... Huh? I drove back from Hamburg, where all the German soldiers are just flooding all the... they're just like flooding the
airports,
train stations, airports. They're all over the place. Right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I get the American anger at everything, because quite frankly, I was looking and reading through everything, and it's just such an unorganized mess what they left behind. The thing is not just the stuff what they like they dropped all the weapons and shit, right? There are pictures of the Taliban in the bases in where the Germans were stationed, and they are celebrating as if they achieved something, and they will use it as such.
Sure,
it's a military achievement.
They kind of did. They waited.
It is.
They did.
The thing is, the Americans bailed out, and everybody else was forced to do so too.
Yeah, I get that. Notice I am not going after the Germans and the English, and I have no problem doing that. Believe me. I don't know what they do. They have no air support.
Yeah. The thing is, if the biggest force in the Western world pulls out of Afghanistan, what else are you supposed to do?
No, I'm not blaming any European. I ain't putting my hands at Europeans. The Europeans have done the right thing. Merkel's done the right thing. Boris has done the right thing. And they said, this is fucking insane. And they've been right up on it. They haven't pulled any punches.
Do you know what's the worst part? Not the worst part, but another part which is worrying me so much is the amount of Afghans which were left behind in Afghanistan at the hands of the Taliban who supported the troops.
That's why we're raising money today. Every dime goes to them today. We're doing our best. Every dime goes to them.
And this is the part where I'm angry at the German government. I'm actually angry. I'm actually angry. And I don't think a lot about the Green Party in Germany.
Sure.
I don't like them, but they pushed months ago, and they wanted to push a law that made it so every Afghan local who supported the German troops automatically
I agree with the Green Party 150%. You put your fucking life on the line for German boys, you deserve that.
And to see the planes, you know, they send in these like entire military cargo planes there to get people out, and then they fly back with 7 people because everything is unorganized. And now everybody's betting at the fact that the Taliban said, "Oh, don't worry, we won't hurt these people."
Sure.
Those words count until those quote-unquote moderate Talibans are gone and more extreme and crazy people take over.
The only reason they are not killing absolutely everybody right now because they want to make sure we're out. We don't want to they want to give us any excuse to come, or they want to put pressure on Joe Biden to have to re-enter. That makes sense. So that way they can go back to war with ISIS, which apparently they're battling with all over the thing. So they're not going to screw around with that. They want to go kill each other. That's the Taliban's gig. And as soon as somebody wins that war, think about if ISIS wins it, then they'll start doing their thing.
Yeah, it's you know the part is also that they don't gain anything from kicking these people out, because these people would also give these Taliban intel about what happened from the outside, you know, like
Sure.
let's what did you call it when a person is a spy for both sides? You kind of get intel from these folks.
Agent. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like double agent, except they have to do it, otherwise they get shot in the head.
Yeah, well.
And the other part is that they also want to, you know, they kind of want to buy, like the populists are doing, they kind of want to buy like the public opinion. And it looks very bad if you've just taken over and then you immediately start killing and shooting and beheading people.
Do it slowly, just like commies do. All right, listen, let me get to some of the other calls, Leech, but I do appreciate it. Thanks so much. Take care. Fearless Soldier, is he good? Maybe not. I don't know. Let me look.
I think he has that Android glitch going on.
You saw that money. All right, this is the chat revenue, total revenue. This is why you got to send it. Because I think more came, because I don't think they told. I don't know if they did, but the chat revenue. Well, I'll cover it just in case. Is it $201 right now? Aeon, $50. The entire shit show pissed me off, especially when I know people who decided to re-enlist under the current administration. They're crazy. They're crazy. As far as the only person that has been fired is the lieutenant colonel for demanding accountability. Listen, yeah. Well, he's gonna they're gonna send him to a shrink to humiliate him. This man right here. This is the face of hero. This is the face of a hero. This is what he looks like. There he is as a captain. That's the real deal. This is the face of a loser bureaucrat. General Milley. General Mark Milley. This is the face of a loser. 63 years old? Oh, I bet he has more than fucking 20 years. And I bet he has, 1980. He's been in fucking 40 years. No chance of him fucking losing his retirement. Thank you, Stephanie. None. Zero. Zip. Born to be a politician. Well, it's over. You run for office, it's Mark Milley, the Afghanistan guy. Loser. Where's he been? I don't see any Valor Awards here. Shocking. But there's more fucking private. How much you want to bet there's more privates in the Rispetto unit that Vegas from that have Valor stuff than some of these? Then take all the I take all the Valor from the current fucking senior leadership awards. I don't know. John Kerry's got him, but apparently aware that stuff works. You campaign for it when you're an officer. There are some good that's the thing. I can't tell you to join. There's some good officers. There's some people that have principle. $20 one. Thanks so much. But they run them out. So who do you want? You want to serve under this guy? You want to serve under this guy? How do you go in? Are you nuts? Jesus Christ, the way they talk about January 6th, you'll be killing your own people. In no time. Don't go. It pains me to say that. Because it was the most wonderful period in my life. Wouldn't send my kid to that shit. This shit. The zero accountability. How are they gonna teach my kid to have accountability for the man next to him when they can't do it? Guy has 4 Bronze Stars. No valor on any of them. By the way, I know guys have Bronze Stars. How do you fucking keep putting in for fucking Bronze Stars? And by the way, you can get a Bronze Star in non-combat situation. Wasn't the first one enough? No, I needed to make fucking Colonel. Got a minimum 4 Bronze Stars. Item. This week, listen, if you want to go to the next rank, this is what you got to do. Start talking about the environment. You know, because, Clinton's in office now. So, tell them what they want to hear. They'll trust you. They'll trust you. Sickening. Is that Domino After Dark? Yeah, retard. That means they can only call in. Good. Let's put him in the retard room where he belongs. Bye. Raheem, you're on the air.
Donda, 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 donda.
You done? Okay.
Yeah. Who's kicked? Let's see if we get. I actually want to get. What do you have, Domino?
Oh, hello. Sorry.
Sniper Lord, go ahead. Hold on a second. Stay here. Domino, you got something to say to me?
Yo, what's up? I want to apologize for making those meme jokes.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
We're throwing you out. We're banning you. Ban him.
Ban him?
Ban him. Ban him.
All right.
I'm ready for stormtroopers. Yeah. Sniper Lord, what do you got?
I just wanted to say that I am I'm not going to use it as a defense or anything, but I'm one of those people that didn't know much about the situation or how serious it was.
I don't think anybody knew too much about this. I had no idea that the Taliban was, picking off one village at a time. I had no idea.
It's just because...
up to the media to inform us? I don't know that that information has been out there.
Mm-hmm. No, it's because I think because I saw your video from before, and I had no idea that I had to search for it a little bit, Google it about the news and everything about the situation, and it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Especially that decision was literally a slap to the face to those that have been sacrificing their lives for this cause, or just they put themselves out there in battle.
Well, they could take solace in knowing that. This is almost a really good photo op for Joe Biden on 9/11. They can take solace in that. All the blood and guts and everything they sacrificed to what they signed up for is to protect the country. There was a real influx of people signing up after 9/11 and the years after. One of them being myself. So they can take solace in Joe Biden and the Democrats almost. Oh, Jesus Christ. Rowdy Rappoy's on the big one. $500. That's the biggest one. He takes the cake.
Jesus.
That's a big one. Woo!
Yeah, that is a big one. Goddamn.
Thanks.
Yeah, also, it's just that I saw the parliament discussing about the situation as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like literally 30, 40 minutes just roasting the prime minister.
Europe's got to really ask themselves if they can they can trust their number one ally. I mean, I don't know how else they can, there's nothing to trust here. You don't do something like this and don't notify your allies and not have them take, this would be with anybody in any administration. What the fuck's going on over there? Are they even our allies? Are they if they are they so incompetent we can't deal with them? Because this has so much damage. I mean, everything runs to the dollar. You got to be questioning that. You got to start. And the only good thing about this, and this is where I will criticize Europe, you might have to start defending yourselves. Instead of acting like you're above having a warrior culture because you're so fucking sophisticated. Maybe, just maybe, you have to put an army together and not a European army. So all those Nazis in fucking Stroudsburg or Belgium, I forget where the fuck they're from, get in charge of it. England, build an army. Germany, build an army. Italy, build an army. France, build an army.
It's truly a very sad event, to be honest. Yeah. And I'm just gonna keep it small here because there are other people waiting to call, so I don't take more of the time. I can't believe I never said this to you, even when we first talked together, or when I first came to your show. But thank you very much for your service, Tommy.
All right.
You've been a great man.
All I did was fucking chase broads and fucking have a good time. So.
And also, everyone in the chat, if you can, donate through Streamlabs because YouTube will take a percentage of your payment.
There you go. Just thank you so much.
Donate through Streamlabs, guys. They take 30% of your money, and it's bullshit. And they don't deserve a fucking dime.
They don't deserve a dime. Yeah, talk to you later, Cyborg. Thanks so much. Well, they deserve something, I suppose. I shouldn't say that. And they'd put it up for you. Not in this situation. Kuda? You're on the
what
air.
up?
What's up?
All right. My question is, what do you think of Operation Pineapple and like Task Force Pineapple?
I haven't read enough about it, but I heard they're doing amazing shit. I've only been given little briefings on it. Like it's like, holy shit, that's amazing. I don't know the ins and outs. I know some ex-soldiers over there, and they think he's being a little bit of a hot shot. I don't know if it's the same one. Guy was on Rogan, so I can't say for sure. But I think, I don't know, anybody going over there, and I think this is kind of the time to fucking take those kinds of risks. Normally, I would say, no, that's the military's job, but our military leadership and our administration are inept. So we have to get Americans out. But what I'm doing here today is I'm trying to get money to the Afghans, right? To the people that helped us, hopefully.
Yeah.
For all I know,
they got out
Taliban visas.
Yeah, they helped out like 600 Afghanis to like get out.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot more than that though. So
yeah,
and it's like, I don't know. I hate to think that like I don't care if they think our government's shit, but I just don't hope they think
that's a lot of money. I guess
people are shit, and definitely our troops.
Yeah,
you can't help but fall in love with the people when you go to a place like that. Especially the ones that are on your side and trying to help you.
I also wanted to ask, have you chosen a charity yet to like donate the money to?
Yes, I
I'll put it in. I'll spam it.
Allied Airlift 21. Allied Airlift 21.
All right, man.
We popped up, and Amy picked this one. To be honest with you.
So you're just friends with her now?
I wouldn't say that. I'd be happy to be friends with her. She's the fucking badass. She was the first one. She's like fucking whipping out her titties and saying, "Fucking call your congressman." She's doing what it takes. She did exactly what you would expect a high-speed soldier to do. Just she was on it like immediately. And I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck I'm not on it? Oh, wait, she's more high-speed. So I sent her a DM and I'm like, how can I help? And she says, this is how you can help. And this is what are you doing? How can I help you? And then she's like, well, why don't we? I was afraid to ask her to come on because I didn't want to make it seem like we're making it about, they're making it about me or making it about her or what have you. So we're going to probably fuck with each other and then we're going to talk about the whole situation. And hope you guys continue to donate tomorrow.
That's awesome, man.
All right. Fang, thanks so much.
Good luck.
Take care.
Peace out.
Aeon, everybody expect Tim Kennedy. Was it Tim Kennedy? Yeah, I've heard some bad. I don't know, Aeon. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know who's doing stupid stuff over there and making it about themselves. So I can't really comment on that. THS on the air. How can I help you?
I'm so embarrassed for all of this. The level of embarrassment that I feel as a vet, and my husband feels as a vet, is through the fucking roof.
Yeah, well, I think it's up to us now. That's it. Because obviously we don't have real Americans. We don't have people that believe in this that are in charge. We have people that want to make government for government, and they're going to do what they're going to do as long as they have the power. So we got to do what we got to do. to let the Afghans and really the rest of the fucking world know that, you know, this is not what we want from our leaders and this is not who we are. That's what I think.
Yeah, I agree.
So this is the best thing I can do. I mean,
Yeah,
I am literally doing this so I can shake the feeling that I have, you know, instead of just kicking a wall. So I'd like you to have a platform. We had an incident with Avery, and that I think people will really want to tune into that and check that whole fucking thing out. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's trippy to me because when I was supposed to be going on multiple deployments to Afghanistan, but I had to step back because of mental issues that would have made it pretty much impossible for me to survive.
Yeah, I got you.
So just sitting here going, wow, I would have probably been there and been pulled out during this time had I stayed in.
Are you still in?
No, I got out a couple years ago, but my unit particularly, even as a National Guardsman, was heavily being deployed to Afghanistan at the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. What a freak sent me anything.
It's just, it's a fucking trip. It's an absolute trip. And even my husband who's been out for a while, has been out since, God, 2010, 2011, is itching to do something, and he knows that he can't because of his own problems. And
he can't do nothing. You better not money.
It's hard for both of us.
Unless you want to, you know, unless you're like, unless he's like some special forces badass. He would. The only way I would go over there now is if I was like an infantry badass or a special forces ranger or something like that. And then you get involved with those pineapple guys or something like that. That's the only way you want to do something. But if you're not in shape and you're not ready for that, then that's not the place to go because you're gonna be bringing your own gear. You know, you know.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And you could get clipped. You could get smoked. No problem. But these Taliban guys, ISIS, that could be it, Jack, and nobody knows whatever happened to you. You know?
Oh, absolutely.
You know.
He's just sitting there going, at least Iraq and the Iraqis got their shit together before ISIS could really take over. And now he's seeing what's happening in Afghanistan.
But they eventually got cleared out. I can't say that Obama did as bad a job, but I mean, that always seemed like a fucking op as well. A big photo op too, but I mean, like nobody wants it. But here's another thing: is we have a bazillion troops in fucking Kuwait, so it was never like there was a force in the area. I don't think it's more than a 4 or 5 hour drive from Kuwait, like in the southern part of Iraq, to there. I could be longer than that. I haven't been there in a while. So it doesn't take that long to get. I think it's like 3 hours to fucking Baghdad, another 4 hours and you're Turkey.
Probably. I wouldn't know. I haven't been in that area, but I would only assume it's not that long of a drive.
No, I don't think so. So
I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people that would willingly do it too.
I know there's bad motherfuckers out there willing to do this shit. But that's free, man. You're not getting any Blackwater money for that shit. You know, that's it. Beth and Nicole, thanks so much.
No problem. You have a good one, man.
You too. Take care. Was that you? Was that her name? I think that's
What's up?
Beth Nicole. Unseen, $10. The Ethernet man. Maybe we just. I think we should. What the fuck's going on? I'm trying to pick this guy up, but he keeps. Mr. Mason, are you here? Hello, Mr. Mason.
Master Mason.
Master Mason? I can't see that far. I really just start wearing glasses. All right.
Unmute, man.
He tried. He's probably got a phone. They didn't fix this thing. I upgraded the goddamn.
Religion.
Master Mason, you're on the air.
Religion. Religion.
Right.
Religion.
Religion. We're banned
Religion.
Religion. Okay. Fucking. You'll be in a fucking halfway house. In a couple years anyway. You probably think, oh man, that was so deep, dude. All right. Probably start reading shit out, huh? Both ends. Let's make that happen. I think that's probably the best thing to do. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna sleep. I decided not to smoke today. There's a lot of even Nikki MGTV guy did the thing on me on Emery. He this takes balls. That's the new video. I'm actually a little surprised by him. I do have a criticism for him, though, Mr. This guy right here.
Uh-huh.
I think he's gambling too, actually. But you know what?
Yeah.
What I'd like to say to him, when he starts dividing veterans up into bro military and non-bro military, is that really fucking healthy? Is that really what we need right now? Because first of all, I'm not a part of the bro military. I'm barely connected anymore. I'm not deep into the bro military like you said I was. Is that what he said? Deep into the bro military?
I don't know if he said you were deep into the bro military, but he just described the bro military.
Yeah, but there is no bro military. He's trying to come up with a name for people that are traditionalist, and look, you're dividing the military up into bro and woke, you know, and you're a part of this. And you need to stop. But that being said, I actually think this is a reasonably these two videos. Tim Kennedy, yeah, like I say, these two videos at least. I don't know too much about the Kennedy thing because I watched the Kennedy video and I felt like it was in the middle of something I didn't understand. But I'm starting to think these videos. He's still in. He's in the Navy. These two videos are ballsy. I think they're going to shut him down.
Yeah.
If he said, I mean, how much did he get? He got 86K on that. Yeah, if he starts getting 100K on videos on that lieutenant colonel, I bet they shut him down. Because this is a ballsy headline. Marine officer speaks truth. It is a truth, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
All he wants is he doesn't understand what the fuck's going on. He doesn't understand why nobody's fucking not turning over the rank. Anybody else would have lost their commission. I don't know. I'm just fucking stupid, I guess. God, that's what you're supposed to do. If it's bad enough, you're supposed to kill yourself. Yeah, you are. And why wouldn't you want to if you got a bunch of people killed? Jesus. This is fucking unbelievable. No honor, no nothing. All right, let me read out the supers first. Again, I really like you go the other way with it. Army, check this out. I'm not going to, I can't do that. Let's see. Let's go with today. You guys were just ridiculously generous. Jessica Pistol, she's such a sweetheart. Let's start it off from today. This is where you're not supposed to donate. Thanks so much, Linmar. She said to give more, but you can't. Jinx, let's help them out. Love from the UK. Thanks so much. Cloud of Sand donated $5. Till Valhalla, Stephen M. My Flock 2.0. We the People. Gigi Evan lost a cousin in both of Iraq and Afghanistan. Computer Chick Productions, thank you for doing this and speaking out. And by the way, Gigi Evans donated $50. Computer Chick donated. Thank you for doing this and speaking out. $20 from 8-Bit and Nostalgia. Last night, you apologized for the loss of people in your stream. You would have lost me if you didn't do what felt right to me or you. Well, thanks. He would always convey. What you would have covered always came in Ethan's way. Yeah, exactly. No, this is much bigger than that. At least I like to think so. You know, I don't want to come off as a big virtue fucking single. All right, this is like this. I'm in this, and I put my name on the fucking line 17 years ago because I meant it. You know, this stuff is important to me. For Enrique, I'm going to say this correctly. Enrique Madagan. He lost his life on the 24th. 137 Battalion. 173rd Marine Battalion. Harambe Jr., they're all treasonous traitors. I couldn't agree more. Ulysses Paziro, my friend lost 2 legs and leg in Afghanistan. My father still cries about the way he was treated after he came home from Vietnam. I've gravitated to your streams because of your service. Thank you so much. Thank you again. Walker 56. No, it's not much. I'll send more later. God bless the Afghans and good luck to them from Scotland. Opinionated junkie. The military seems purged at this point. Thanks so much, Speedy. Well, when I get fired up, it's over. Well, I hope so. Yeah, I guess I don't know. Didn't want to politicize this, but I'm sorry. I think, yeah, the reason people are donating because they're fucking mad. They're mad. They're embarrassed. This is not the way it's supposed to work in the Western world. I'm a student. I wish you had more to give. You gave enough. $6.99. Thanks so much. Monica Abushia. But I've been watching since the Onision service. Thank you for service, staying true to your beliefs. Stefan Carbino. Good man. $50. Tipping my coffee for this. You've seen our military commercial compared to China? Yeah, I bet. Don't want to, Chuck. Thanks so much, though, for the donation. Biden should be court-martialed. Kenosha. Madam Xties. She sent me a sticker and $4. Thanks so much. Biden the GOAT. We did a great job. Bush is to blame. Hashtag war forever. Madam East, 10 euros with a heart. Thanks so much. And Chuck wants me to watch this SJW commercial. I'll save it for Tuesday. If you guys want me to watch that kind of shit, start sending it to me. I'll on Discord. I got open DMs. It's offered. I'll get those later. Military soften up for Chinese takeover. Yeah, maybe. Battening. I reckon the Chinese will take over one country. I don't know. Thanks for the British pounds. I do appreciate it. I know you're still living with your parents, so that's nice. You spare some money for us. I mean that. I'll get to all of them later, but I'm just gonna run through these first. Military spending should go to the homeless. Yeah, sure. Roger Dodger. I'm ready for stormtroops. Roger Dodger. Japan needs to be built an army too. Procreate. I agree with you. Blah blah. Yeah, you gotta fucking. If you want to keep the shit, you gotta fucking. Sorry, some of your sons gotta go. Otherwise, you get to live like a fucking pig. You get experimented on with ideas that have never been either never been tried, that seemingly don't work, or stuff that has been tried over and over again that say it's gonna be different this time. And now I'm going to the. Are you kidding me? They're only showing me. Well, I know I got more than that. That's weird. Was I got some kind of fucking Tipton 1 minute ago? 10 minutes ago? That's weird. I'm like, I almost feel like that my stuff got just filtered out or something. It's weird. I'm not. I know I got much more donations than this. That's quite odd. Are you seeing this?
I'm looking at it.
Yeah, it's like only from the last 10 minutes or 15 minutes. And before that, it's a day ago and just subscriptions. That's bizarre. Let's see if we can fix it. Gifts. How much fucking gifts? Filter. Is that a filter? Donations. Subs. Tier 1, 2, 2. Yeah, it's all from Twitch horse shit. Host, follows. I just want the donations, dude.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
Square. 20 pounds. UK lads here, take this money. We'll do. I'm trying to get a fucking total. I don't know if Streamlabs is acting up. Yeah, it's only giving me the fucking shit from 15 minutes ago. It's bizarre, right?
Yeah, that's really bizarre.
Because, holy shit. Holy shit, dude.
What's up?
We are a little under $50 off for today's revenue. $2,000. That's just from Streamlabs.
Just from Streamlabs.
Just from Streamlabs.
So, and then with the donations you got before,
$4,000. I'm putting a K up.
Yeah.
A kid behind the camera put a K up, and you guys put 2K up. And then on top of that, we got $200 from the stream.
Right.
I was hoping for $5,000. I think we're gonna kill that come tomorrow.
Yeah.
Kill it. We're gonna kill it out of the fucking park. take a fucking bow. So that okay, it's $2,000. It's $2,000. So we'll go both. Yeah, we'll go both ways. It's $2,000. There you go. We're well over. Medic 46. $2,000. Baby, you still up? No. I might have to go to the bar. I got German lessons tomorrow. I can't do that. Unfucking believable. I don't think it. So we're gonna. I was hoping 5 over the next 2 days.
Right.
Quad in 4K. We got 4K already there. We're not done. So maybe I should hold it off now, and then just finish it up with Amy tomorrow when she flies home. Jesus. That's what I got here. Today's revenue. Ain't that some shit? I never did that before. Done a lot of things. Raised some money for Crip. Yeah, we're over 2,000 now. You can see that, right? And here's what's crazy, man, because I got a small, dedicated fan base. It's only 65 donations that created that.
Wow. That's insane.
That's nuts. If you got a K from me, you got a K from Kid Behind the Camera, got 2K from you, and we're just getting started.
Yep.
It's nuts. Thank you. Let's hold it off now. I want to drain absolutely everybody. Time to dig deep tomorrow. $20, Lance Fenn. Took a break for a while, but I saw your announcement video, and it struck a bit of a chord with me. So here's a bit of help for the cause. Well, thank you. You've been a part of what we managed to raise. Well, I'm going to do the reset. I'll give you the exact amount. With the other with the other donations, it's $2,500. With the other one. Insane. $250 fucking more, my guy. Holy shit. Well, that's crazy. Oh, so maybe that came in. Yeah, maybe I got it in. So yeah, now 2,500. With that's what put it over 2,500. With the other ones.
Jesus,
that's berserk.
It's crazy. I did not think it was going to be that big.
No,
really cool.
I think people are pissed. People, they want answers. They're not fucking getting it. It almost seems to be being done on purpose, or it's just like total incompetency, like complete a lack of competence. So you start to wonder, like, well, how safe are we? Which is completely, legitimate. So tomorrow, War of the Sexes, War of the Military Sexes, Battle of the Sexes. The great airborne soldier. She made sergeant. She got her jump wings. God knows what else. She's a pretty kick-ass girl. And she apparently she went. Well, she's got nicer tits than I do. She went to the e-girl side of it, but she's a real deal Holyfield. She's a real deal Holyfield that got into being a influencer. I don't know why, but she's pretty good at that too. She's pretty good at games too, and she's fucking fine. On top of that, and obviously. If you guys are putting shit, I'm not putting shit aside. I don't care. It's a big deal. The whole thing was fucking funny to me. The only thing that bothered me about the whole thing, I don't want women thinking I think they're less than, and I just don't. Especially so many great girls serve. I just got a vision in my head at first that she was some kind of shitbag if she was in the military, and then she's saying she's out lifting dudes. And I was like, all right, you're full of shit, right? But then if you see her body, then he's like, well, she probably is outlifting dudes.
Yeah, she's got the body of got the body of like a pro wrestler.
Yeah. So it's like like one person. So I'll take the heat I got on that. But I don't appreciate the way Nikki reported it, and I don't appreciate the way it was like hating girls. It just said something fucking fucked up, and a deserved mic drop. So. Military mic drop heard around the world. We'll go over that tomorrow. Thanks so much. I'll just do one more. I think it's let's cut this off now. Final count. Yeah, it's 200. That's crazy. I'm gonna go tell Emery right now. She's gonna be thrilled. She's on an airplane, so That's the first thing she's gonna hear when she gets off the airplane.
Nice.
Thank you so much. We'll get this all to Airlift 21. You can see it right here.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you bout to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she bout to catch a pedigree. Chi-town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones. 6 mile to danger zones, bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated the evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a head.
See you tomorrow with Amory.